Hello and welcome to Oddsparks. This game is available as a demo currently. It's going to release sometime in 2024. It is available as a free demo right now as the time of this recording, which is middle of January. I don't know how long the demo will be available, but we're going to check it out why it is. It's an automation and base building game, so should be a lot of fun. Let's check it out. We've spawned in our village here. We're sitting on the bench. Our daily tasks are done and the sun is gently lulling us to take a nap. We're dreaming of an adventure, more exciting life than we have the one right in front of us, when suddenly an intense crash comes down from the field and wakes us up. Looks like it destroyed our shed. I guess let's clean it up. Do the tutorial stuff real quick. Move right stick around, rotate the camera, zoom in and out. So we gotta find a quest giver on the map. We can take a look at the map right now. This is our village. Looks like there's an exclamation point up here, so let's go check that out. Here's our guy now. Let's talk to him. He says he can teach us how to fix up a new shed if we give him 5 logs. We gotta put 5 logs in this little chest here. Luckily there's a logger right next to us. If we open this up, we can manually craft logs. It says 30 per minute right now. Alright, so once we're done we have to collect the logs. Then go over to this chest here and deposit them. I'm gonna split them. And talk to him. He's happy. He gives us some sawn lumber to replace our shed. Let's go replace our shed. Now we can only build in the village in our little property here, which is this dirt area here, I'm assuming. Looks like we can build a shed. That's all done. Now it wants us to talk to the divine researcher. We must look at the village monument. So let's go find the village monument. He wants to know what it says. Here's our village monument. Let's take a look at it. Basically unlock some spark keys that we need to find to activate the monument. So let's go tell the researcher guy about this, that we need keys. He looks confused. Let's check our quest log here. The only quest we have is activate the monument, so let's talk to him again. He gives us permission to go to the old mine shaft, so let's go find that. There's an icon on the top left of the screen telling me where to go. Looks like this is it here. We're in the woodlands. Looks like there's some stuff laying around here. Ancient waypoint. Ancient shrine. This is part of our mission. Examine the ancient shrine, so let's examine it. So it wants 5 logs and an ether shred. The logs we can get by tapping these bushes, or there's some other areas around, I believe, that like we can hold down A and gather. It takes a little bit of time. That did not give us any logs, but we also need to find, we don't have the weapons to fight this guy right now, so we have to find one that's dead already. Dead animals, I'm assuming. There's our ether shards, and I took 5 logs from the town, but we'll grab a couple more just in case. Alright, so I got the materials to fix the shrine here. Let's open it and put the stuff in. It spits out a rather strange creature, a Stumpy Spark. He's adorable. He's staring at us, asking for instructions. Then it turns into a disc and fits into our hand, which can be put into our staff. When it's in the staff, it's going to follow us around. So you can see in the bottom of the screen we have one Stumpy Spark in our staff, and he is following me around. Now if we hold, let's go find, like, he can harvest these trees for us. So if we hold, in my case I'm using a controller, so LT down, I can throw him and he'll start harvesting that tree. And if we do the same thing, we can call him back. Let's let him finish harvesting that. So let's craft a stump guy. So it wants one ether shard and 5 trees to make one. And actually I think we can put this guy in there. And he will craft it for us. So we've completed the missions that's asked us to, so I guess we should go back and talk to I'm going to take him with me. I'll leave one guy in there, and I'll take one guy with me. Let's go back and talk to the guy. We tell him everything we've seen about the ancient shrine, especially the rather strange creature that came out of it. They're called Sparks, you say? They're quite cute, I agree. Looks like the woodland guy has a quest for us. Sparks, you say? He wants to try making a logger for our little Sparks. So he gives us a mission to deliver 10 wood logs, 5 stones, and 2 Stumpy Sparks. And let's go to the woodlands to get his stuff. Come on, little guy. Keep up. Alright, I've crafted myself a couple of Sparks. Got 4 of them now. Let's put them down to my active Sparks. And let's go harvest some materials. They want 10 logs, 5 stones, and 2 Stumpy Sparks. So let's go. Alright, I'll harvest those trees. I can go over here and harvest this stuff. I just gotta remember to grab their stuff because they don't collect all of it. Kind of annoying. Now I have a small army of Stumpy Sparks and all the materials we required to deliver, so let's go deliver those. So let's put them all in his chest here. So we got this reward for completing it. Let's go talk over here. This is the quartermaster. He called our dolls weird. He wants 3 Stumpy Sparks. I guess we're gonna have to get rid of all our Stumpy Sparks. Hopefully we'll have to go make more. We've received another quest from the quartermaster here. our first production line, so let's go check it out. So the crafting menu on the controller is Y. We can build logistics and storages and workstations. At the bottom here is a harvester. Takes 10 lumber, 5 stone, and 1 orb, which we happen to have, so let's select that. And it looks like we can only build it on these giant trees. Alright, there's our logger. It's the same thing as what was in town here, so we can hold down and manually craft logs. Or we can also create some sparks and put them in there. So next is connect a logger to a Stumpy Spark Shrine. This is the Stumpy Spark Shrine. So let's figure out how to draw a path. Alright, so there's our path. Now we can throw Stumpy Sparks onto the pathway. So let's grab a spark here, throw him on there. Now he will run, grab a log, but there are no logs. So we'll throw a Stumpy Spark into there. Now he's going to make logs at 30 per minute. This guy is going to come pick him up and take him over to the shrine. Alright, so the mission is basically to create 3 Stumpy Sparks on this path. They will carry lumber over to the shrine. I have to keep it manually stocked with the ether right now. That's easy enough. So let's see if they've made any. Made 3. So I'm going to take 3 with me right now. We will throw 1 on this pathway. That'll complete that. Now let's go grab some more ether while those guys are doing their thing. Five little stumpy guys on the path seem to keep up with the shrine. We just have to keep it stocked with the pink ether, and we will have Stumpy Sparks being automated now. So that's cool. That'll operate, I believe, even while we're away from the town. Let's go turn in this mission. Gives us 10 sawn lumber as a gift. Looks like the wood guy has another mission for us. So this is our quest overview. You can see some of them, it says wood harvesting completed in the top right. This one is our current mission, which is Woodcraft 101. This one says quest can be accepted at the Divine Researcher, so we got to go talk to the Divine Researcher to accept that mission so that it shows up in our list, which is over here. So if we deliver 10 sparks to him and 5 ether shards, he will give us a spark workbench and a Stumpy Spark. So let's accept that as well. 100 logs to collect, and 10 Stumpy Sparks and 5 shards, so let's go gather that stuff. Can't put any sparks in there. So this must be out of shards. Looks like there's a 10 maximum, so let's go ahead and collect that, and they will start making for us again. So now we have, let's see if we can put more in here. Got a whole army now, look at that. It's good fun. So he'll keep making shards for us. Let's work on collecting. There's probably a extra lumber in here, yes, so let's take that. We'll just remember to come back and keep grabbing the lumber. That'll give us the 100 logs. Quick work of that. We can make quick work of wood gathering. Just throw a whole bunch of guys over there and they will harvest it in no time. So that was super easy. You can just stand here and launch your guys. So we've got quite a bit of wood saved up. I've got 25 sparks. So let's go turn in the mission. Alright, we give him his lumber. He's happy. So we received some missions in town. We have to deliver 40 stumpy sparks and 1060 sawn timber to the mayor. And a side quest to the divine researcher to give them once build a spark workbench and craft 10 stumpy sparks. So let's start with the lumber. We've unlocked some stuff by completing missions. Saw bench can be refined basic wood into other items. And the spark workbench, which costs 5 shards, and it must be built on an ancient base. So we don't have an ancient base around here, but we can put the saw bench down. Just going to require some lumber. Looks like the double input, and then so it looks like it has 2 slots to input, 1 slot to output. So let's put the in there. So let's see if they will. So they're throwing logs in there, so that's good. Alright, now that we have the saw bench down, let's throw a spark in there. We can start making sawn timber. We can go back to the craft menu. We now have a barrel. If we put that down here, I think we can throw a spark onto the path here. And he will, once there's a lumber complete, he should grab it and throw it in the barrel, then we can just accumulate in the barrel that way instead of only being limited to 10 per pile. I don't know how many the barrel can hold, but I know it's more than 10. See if he does it. Because there's 2 times. Oh, I gotta put the path to the exit. So let's extend the path here. There you go, so very particular, so it has to be at the edge of the machine to work. So the path needs to go directly to the back of the machine to work, but he is now storing them in the barrel. The barrel looks like it can hold 8 stacks, so quite a bit of lumber. So those guys will work there. Machine for the other mission, that requires an ancient base. This is an ancient base over here. But we're going to try to find these big tree icons up here. We're going to go up to there and see if we can find an ancient base near the tree eye so that we can set up awesome automation for our stumpy sparks. Up here on the map, we are way up here in the top corner. There is this tree, which I believe we can put a harvester on. So we put the exit out here. And we can build a looks like maybe an assembler. A spark workbench down here. And then we just need a path. And I think we need to throw some sparks in here. And some sparks on the path. And we'll need some sparks in here. So now it's making stumpy sparks. We just got to put some shards in there. Now we have 2 stations making stumpy sparks. Alright, taking a look at the quest here, we have completed. We've got 1 spark workbench built and 10 stumpy sparks crafted. And then I have 40 stumpy sparks in my inventory as well as the sawn lumber. So we can go deliver those. That's going to actually be the end of this episode. We'll continue looking at the demo in another episode, so I hope to see you then. Thanks for watching.